no benefit in getting mad. And again, and because my expectation wasn't met. Just had to be cool. I didn't really learn that until after my divorce. Because once the law comes in, they have 100% control over all your assets. If two people come together and create a thing that represents them both, whether you buy properties or you build a business or you used to have kids or whatever it is that you've created together, becomes both of your property. Even if one person brought more in than the other person, it equalizes and it becomes 50-50. Unless you sign prenups and all this crap, but generally that's the way it works. When one person wants to pull away and the other person doesn't want to, this person wants to run, wants to get away. You go to the court. Court is always going to side with that person who wants to destroy the integrity of the union that was married. Because it's the most expeditious way to dissolve the union. Because if they listen to me, they said, well, yeah, you should keep this property, keep that property, and it's more efficient. And this person says, fuck that shit, just sell everything, I want to go. They're going to default to that person. That was my ex-wife. Because the judge is going to want to dissolve it because you're on public time. You know, you're in their courtroom. Their courtroom. It's the people's courtroom. Court's free. Lawyers aren't. Court's free. And you're taking this beautiful building and this room, and everybody wants their day in court. You know, it's even said, here we are, day in court, and it's coveted, it's hollowed, it's valued, and he doesn't want to waste the time.
Yeah, it's not so what you say more or less, and I think kind of the same about lawyers, because I'm kind of searching the system right now, is that it's not about justice per se. Usually, sometimes it's just about, like literally getting it done.
Yeah, it's that, and in hindsight, I realized that, and it made no engineering sense whatsoever. It's like we built up all these we had 35 properties at the time. And you have to either one for you, one for me, one for you, one for me. And some of them, they're all different types. And some are just empty property, land, they don't make any money. Some are really good apartments that are paying really well. Some are just neutral because they have a long life before they'll start paying. But once they do, the equity will be high and blah, 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 blah. All this tax consequences. It's this big, complex animal. That's the life of a developer. They're pretty much all the same. So tearing that apart, there's all these consequences. Judge doesn't give a fuck. My ex-wife didn't really care. And so I was just tossed. I was felt like a sumo wrestler had gotten hold of a skinny guy. And they whack, whack, whack. And there was nothing I could do about it. You come in so mad, nothing you can do. From a practicality standpoint, you can't argue, well, it's more expeditious if we do this or this or this. And they go, yeah, but she doesn't want it. That'll get you the hell out of my court. Dude, you had 22 years to figure this out. That's how they see it. You've been married for 22 years and you haven't come to an agreement now? Tough shit.
I mean,
I'm going to get this done in a week. Watch. But it's not as bad as it could be. Not as good as it could be. They say, I don't care. And so you watch millions of dollars get flushed down the drain. Like, oh my God. So anyway, after you go through that, I don't want to be insensitive, but I've never had a really bad sickness, but I would think it would feel like a cancer survivor. You get a cancer and you survive, you're so grateful. So this was a big step, a huge step in me finding grateful, is going through that process. In fact, that was the first step.